Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to I Love You Vlog, the segment of Presto Productions you're watching right now on YouTube. My name is Valentina Faltoni, the name I was born with in Tuscany, Italy, in the city of Arezzo. As a dual citizen since 2013, I added a middle name which is Lucia, not Lucia, Lucia. And today we're gonna make a Tuscan style sweet and sour onion burger served with homemade porcini mushroom mayo and the gluten-free, grain-free focaccia bread buns we're making right now in the oven. And if you want to watch that recipe, make sure you watch on the channel. It's a separate video that we're making with cherry little decoration on top. So the burger is gonna be served with porcini mushroom fries. I know you're very familiar with the truffle fries, but porcini mushroom fries are just as delicious. Easier to find in the US, dry form of porcini that you can turn into powder. So let's see all the basic ingredients we need to make this recipe. They're very simple and I keep it very basic. It's all about the execution and the ingredients as well. And let me show you the ingredients that are needed. For the sweet and sour onion, you're gonna need 2 types of vinegar, a white vinegar and a balsamic vinegar of Modena, which is very sweet. So we're not gonna use these in the fermentation process. We need to keep these at rest for a little bit, so it's gonna take all the flavor and gonna break down and be super nice. And I'm gonna show you after how to make a sweet and sour, because we don't want the onion to be too wet in our burger, so we need to infuse with the flavor, but we need to keep in mind they have to be a little bit on the dry side. The sweet and sour onion, which is cipolla and agrodolce in Italian. I'm gonna make a duck mayo infused with porcini mushroom. So for that reason I have here some dry porcini. We're gonna make this porcini into a powder form. You can use a coffee grinder, you can use a little blender. And so this is the ingredients you need for the porcini mushroom homemade mayo, which in itself is a recipe that you're gonna see in this video. And the sweet and sour onion, which is cipolla and agrodolce, is gonna be another recipe within this recipe. And then, you know, the burger, you have to assemble the burger like you know how to. We're gonna make also, like I said, some fries. So you need some potato. In this case I make for 2 people, like 2 russet potato. And we need some parsley for garnishment, because you know there's no Italian recipe without parsley on top. And of course it's a burger, so we need some meat. I use this meat, which is organic ground beef, 93% lean. It's 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. Vegetarian diet, no added hormones, no added antibiotics. And usually for a burger I use half of this, so it's a half a pound burger. But if you're hungry, you can use the whole thing, but I think it's a lot. Anyway, you can make probably a double burger. And if you didn't watch my other vlog on how to make Italian burger bun, I'll show you a little preview, but you have to watch the other vlog to see the recipe.